Okay, we're gonna jump out of the mission at that point. Can't spoil the whole thing. And let's just say we just beat that mission and we're emerging from the mines again, and we're gonna go drive around. But now that we've freed some of those headbangers and also the hair metal guys, they're now roaming around in the open world out here, and we can get in fights with them, or just drive over them in our car because they're bad.
Is that demon deer eating the corpse of one of your headbangers?
That is a raptor elk, and he was eating a corpse. And you can also tame him with lightning, and then ride him around and look at the glee he uses as he slays hairbangers. All the animals in the world you can interact with. I just interacted with that porcupine. But you can also tame the porcupines with lightning and ride them around. No, you can't ride them around, but you can pick them up and you can throw them like weapons. Whoosh. And then here's some of my guys showed up. Headbangers.
We've got one of these little skirmishes that happens in the open world. He's doing that's the double team with the headbangers where you form a little mosh pit with them.
Yeah, they surround you, and I just beat up all those hairbangers, and so I got some fire tributes for that. And why'd you hit that rock, Eric? I'm gonna pretend that you're driving now, so that every mistake is yours. So let's just drive down here, Joe, and we'll head towards that beacon, which is our next mission.
Kind of going back to one of the areas, the big open areas, the Blade Hinge Field area, where we have this sort of ancient
Eric,
guitar statue.
Oh, you missed it.
Joe.
So let's find another one of these sweet jumps with the.
Here, let me take the controls for a second. Awesome. Okay, so some of the jumps have rewards in the form of those spark plugs, which are these little bugs that look like spark plugs flying around, and when you hit a cloud of those, you get more fire tributes. Now, the fire tributes, they add up. Oh, sorry about that. They add up. Oh, jeez. They add up, and you can use them later in the Motor Forge to upgrade your car and your axe. Another way to get fire tributes is to find one of these What are these, Eric?
What we got there is a bound serpent. It's been tied up by the demon Lord Diviculus.
Tied up, and it has a ball gag in its mouth.
Well, I wasn't going to say it, but
Well,
I think the ball gag was Lee's idea.
well, yes. I mean, that's really the most succinct statement of servitude. It's a ball gag.
We found one on his desk, and he was really embarrassed, and I asked him why he had it, and then he said it was reference for the game, and then that thing showed up in the game, and then here's another one.
This is true.
That's one of the rules of our design rules, is that it's a bug if there's a waterfall that doesn't have anything cool in it.
he's actually not kidding.
Oh,
here's one of the landmark viewers.
Here's that is my that's our little celebration of the Scorpion's blackout. The forks in the eyes.
The little dash of Maiden in there.
That's a pretty cool way to show off some of the world art that the world builders have done there.
Are those chrome volcanoes?
Those are chrome volcanoes.
All my dreams have come true. I love chrome volcanoes. And you got fire tributes for finding that vista in the game.
And Tim, what are we going to do with all these fire tributes?
We are going to go down into Motor Forge and see our special guest. Oh, look at that. That's a Talisk, and it's chasing a raptor elk. Okay, here is the Motor Forge. These are ancient relics that are mostly buried underground, and whenever you see the Devil's Thorn plant grow, you know that if you play the Relic Raiser guitar solo, you can raise ancient relics. Which are awesome looking. Did you see the flames coming out of the top of it? That was cool. But you can't go in there yourself. You have to be in your car because your Deuce is it's a special car. It's made from the flesh of the fire beast. Now we're driving deep into the center of the world where the Titans, some of them still remain, pounding out. There's one in the background now.
Well, it's about fucking time. Not bad. Looks like you figured out the instructions okay. You've got some demon flesh on your bumper, but that's the way the world is today, I'm afraid. Who? Oh, me? Oh, I'm nobody. I'm just a guardian of metal.
Oh, wow, great. So, you want to help me fight demons and stuff?
Nah, I'm not a fighter. I'm more of, what shall we say, a keeper of timeless secrets, that's all. Prove yourself worthy. Maybe I'll share some with you. For instance, did you know that this world was once ruled by an ancient race of titans? Now they were something. They took every part of that old fire beast. They took his blood, his fire, his steel flesh. They even took his scream. And they made that car there. And a million other things, including music. Fucking beautiful music, man. And when they rose to the heavens and became gods, they left instructions behind. How to make cars, music, the whole deal. Do you think anybody noticed? Nah. Bunch of wankers. No one figured out any of it. Until you, whoever you are. So, you must be somewhat worthy of the gods' favor, I suppose. So listen, if you do something that pleases the gods, they might reward you. With a fire tribute. When they've paid you enough tributes, come see me. I'll share some more secrets of metal with you. Like how to turn that little beast you got over there into a real monster. Among other things. Got it?
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Nice.
Now, did
Awesome.
you know he could act that well?
No, he's awesome.
He's awesome. Okay, so where are we, Eric?
All right, so we're deep in the Motor Forge. This is a great place to spend all those fire tributes that you've accumulated through the game. So you can buy a bunch of upgrades. You've got a bunch of Deuce upgrades. You can upgrade your armor, your
Special attacks? That's not
engine, your axe treatments. You can upgrade your axe there. You can upgrade your guitar strings, your paint job for your Deuce.
It just looks cool, but it looks really, really cool. So
Yeah, isn't that its own benefit?
exactly.
Well, I think we wanted to provide people a whole range of stuff they could do here, right? Some of them are just cosmetic, but a lot of them have a lot of direct impact on the gameplay.
Did you hear Ozzy roar 3 times
Right,
there?
such as
That
the-
was awesome.
Yeah,
Such as the roaring.
the roaring. Roaring is mandatory.
And the roaring is not cosmetic. The roaring has a big gameplay benefit. So yeah, secondary weapons, primary weapons, these things all end up being useful during missions.
They're good for shooting down the local population of animal life too. Should you be that way, like Tim is?
Well, the porcupines are scary. They got spikes on them. You need, like, armor, the special armor to protect you against...
Hey,
Those guys?
whatever gets you through the night.
Could go without. These speakers really pack a punch. These blow out the prettiest blue flames. These really help with
What was your inspiration for the mine art? That little thing on the back of the car, Lee?
I thought the Deuce could use an ornate backside.
I think it's called a cloaca.
Yes, that's the second appearance of the
Talk about
cloaca.
cloacas way too much.
They really are underappreciated in modern society.
I'm sure they'll cut that part out. So let's just soup up the car here. We can get extra armor on the front, which gives you ramming damage, and a super strong engine, extra nitro canisters on the back,
And it ends up being pretty cool.
and a radio to listen to all the Mouth of Metal is like a in-dash radio that plays all the most awesome metal songs from our soundtrack.
Really, is there some heavy metal in this game?
There's a little bit of heavy metal in the game.
And there's a couple other categories here we're not really digging into yet, but there's
Some of them
a
are
whole lot of awesome secret stuff.
Did we do a thing about rated M for mature yet this session?
Yeah.
You just can't stop Ozzy from swearing. That's one thing I found out in the studio. He's most comfortable. So there's that car, all souped up with a new paint job and some great armor. So I think that's all we're going to show for now. Say goodbye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Brutal Legends coming out in October, and for the Xbox 360 and PS3. Thanks for watching. See you next time. I said like it's a TV show.
Yeah. Next week on Tim.